Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Jennifer, and I'm here to share with you an energy reading for the week of June the 12th to the 18th. We do have a new moon in Gemini on the 18th. So, with that in mind, I am going to be pulling one card from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck created by Yasmin Boland for the week. And I'm going to actually use this card as the overarching energies for the week. And then I have 4 more decks that I'm going to incorporate, 3 more oracle decks for clarification. And then, of course, the Rider-Waite Smith or tarot deck for the main part of the reading. So let's get started. Thank you for joining me. And let's see what the energies hold for us as a collective for the week. So welcome. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here joining us today. And if you are a return viewer, welcome back. I really appreciate your support. Please feel free to give the video a likes up. I always enjoy your comments and your feedback. And if you really enjoy it, then please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell. That's so you are always notified of when I upload a new video. And that is typically every Monday morning, just to tune into the energies of the week and perhaps a little bit of insight into what's going on and what's to come and what we're going through, and hopefully you find some useful information from it. And of course, this is a collective reading, so you are going to perhaps resonate with some of it and some of it you're not. So just whatever does, keep it, and the rest just, don't pay any attention to. So in the general energies of the week with this new moon that is coming in, we have the first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. So with this particular moon coming in, we do have the new moon in Gemini coming in on the Sunday. So that's the end of the week. And from the end of the week of what I read too, depends what calendar you go by. So however, in tuning in with that energy of the good luck and manifesting, this can be a really good time, good lucky time for some people. So just pay particular attention to the thoughts and how you're feeling about the thoughts. And if you are feeling crunchy and icky, then circle back to your thoughts and see if that is what is causing how you are feeling. So it's really important to tune into what you are manifesting in your life, basically, is what this is saying. And so that things are lining up for you and you are flowing with everything. Okay, so we are starting off the week with this particular card, and I'm not even going to attempt to say it because I am certain I'm going to pronounce it wrong. And because I am not that familiar with this deck, I have my trusty specs here. And I am going, oh my gosh. I know for me in particular, 333 is a huge number for me in particular. 3 is a number of creation. 333 adds, is 9. It's a sacred number. And it's card 33 on top of that. So great synchronicity there as well. So I'm really interested to see what this card has to tell us as soon as I find it here. Okay, so this card is saying, you shall overcome all obstacles. We as a collective shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to a powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. So just as that's a beautiful message. But I just want to point out that even before I started recording and I was shuffling the cards in preparation to lay them out in the spread, I distinctly got the message that we are being called to, and this might be a specific message for one viewer, but there is a message of really surrendering to the messages that you are receiving. Yes, they are real. The energy is real. As a collective, there seems to be this, we're getting in our way. We're always getting our way because we allow our analytical mind, the skepticism, to be the deciding factor of what we're perceiving is real or not. And then we go back into the three-dimensional world because we are so conditioned in that belief that what we can, smell and touch and see with our physical eyes is the only reality. And we suspect there might be something deeper and beyond that. But then we keep going back to, well, I believe what I see kind of mentality. When in actual fact, the truth of the matter is this is illusion. So of course the truth is what you feel. So the feeling of how things feel and you sense, and there's so many further senses than just the five senses that we, or perhaps six, that we are conditioned to believe that exist. There's so many more beyond that, and those are the ones that will tune you into the subtle energies on the higher dimensions that, yes, we are part of, connected to 100%, but it's just becoming more aware of them and trusting them. Okay, so speaking of trust, with this particular card, beginning of the week, trust that you will succeed, trust that the spiritual path is going to bring a great healing for you, and that you will overcome any obstacles. Speaking of obstacles, we have the Tower. So this came up in the last part of the reading for last week, that there was going to be a shake-up and there's a change coming. So this is indicating to me that for a lot of us, it is now. And because of this particular card, I think it is that the ego is deconstructing, and we are realizing and knowing how connected we are to everything and everyone, and that how everything is a reflection, everything in our outside of us is a reflection of our internal world. So to me, this feels like a deconstructing, a dark night of the soul sort of time, and also that the realization that everything that you have been told is a lie, and from the outside perspective. So it's turning inward more, and relying on your inner guidance and resources rather than the outside. So yeah, that feels really, really connected to me. And then also, so this is like, there's a lot of change happening in this first row. I feel like this is really what we are going through right now, a lot of us. And we have the Eight of Wands, and this is telling me that yeah, it's all within our own power. So this is our choice whether we stay in our way or not. And are we going to keep letting these old belief systems blind us to the truth of who we are, and all that expansion that is there, so much that we can see. And it's like coming home to ourselves. So we're the only ones blocking our path, coming back home. And then we have the Five of Swords. So again, with the thoughts and the thinking, right? So very, very aligned with this first card here that I had pulled. And so as we are, it feels like there's a testing of the waters here. So there's still, the five. So we're a little undecided. We're on the fence. We're opening up, deconstructing the ego, but we're still testing these new waters. And I feel like as we do this, we are going to be calling people out. We're going to be calling ourselves out, really. And so I feel like there's going to be aspects of us that, have to walk away because they're not going to be aligned with where we're going in this part of our journey. Okay, so the next row, we have Moon, darkness. Okay, so great clarification card. So what did I just say about dark night of the soul, coming to terms with aspects of us that we haven't wanted to look at. So this is definitely about that, the moon, the darkness. So this is talking about the shadow aspects of ourselves. So this is where great healing can happen. So again, with the deconstruction of the ego and parts of it falling away and the belief systems we hold, we begin to, as we create the space within ourselves and start letting go of old belief systems and realizing that, you know what, they're not true and I've been lied to. There is this aspect of going deeper within yourself, turning inward, and then asking yourself your big questions about yourself and where you're going and how you got to where you are. And this is going to reveal a lot of things about yourself and your relationships and why you've made choices you have that have brought you to this point. So there really is a shaking up of, you know, everything you've known in your life. And it's almost going to feel like the rug is being pulled out from under you. It really depends on how profound and how deeply this experience is going to be for you. And it could be a small one. It could be a complete, utter earth soul shaking wake up call as well. So it really depends on each individual and where they are in their journey. And we are always going through this in these cycles and rhythms within our journey on the planet, but it just depends on how much it's going to affect you. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The depth to which with it will affect you and shake you up is directly relevant to where you are in your spiritual path, if that makes sense. So that is what this is about. Okay, so next card again, the swords. A lot of swords this week, and so to me this is reflective. So the again with the 3, we have another 3 here. So overcoming obstacles, feeling the heartbreak. I think there is in this particular waking up, because this doesn't, on the outward appearance appears negative and heavy, but in actual fact it's not, because this is the breaking down of paradigms, really. I don't know how else to say it. Falseness, masks that we wear, that we believe we have to wear, and it's peeling away the layers. But I feel like in this realization of things not appearing to be what they really are, or things that, you know, all this illusion falling away, there is like this heartbreak, this disappointment, that oh my gosh, a feeling of being abandoned, a feeling of, you know, the heaviness and all that. But that is part of the illusion as well, because it is the energies leaving, so they're creating space for a new awareness to come in. But you have to trust that this is part of the process. This is part of the higher path. This is why you're here. And that it is actually, it's in a higher divine plan that you agreed to before you came into your body in this journey. So this is a really, really big awakening that a lot of us are entering into this week. So following that, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so again, this really, really is connected with the rest of the cards, because we have stepping into a higher place here, a higher mind, again with the sword. So we're becoming more clear, because it's like the clouds are clearing. So here we have the clouds going through the pain of what's happening, just accepting it, realizing that it is going to be only temporary, and then the clouds start to withdraw, and there is much more clarity and focused thought here. And it's like there's a new path opening for you in this journey. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So then there is the awareness. There's a newness here, a beginning. You're starting a new path. You have this new clarity, and then it's like the sun starts to dawn. It's a dawning of a new life for you and for us as a collective, or whoever this is resonating with. And you are realizing that your life is an unwritten book. It's like you're flipping the pages of a book, but there's nothing written there, and it's up to you to write what it is that you want it to be, that you are not the victim, you are not controlled, you are the creator, and it is all starts within you and how you want this book of your life to be written. Everything starts with you, and it starts with how you respond to things. You always have a choice. There's always going to be on the outside of you things that seem out of your control, but remember, they're a reflection of what's going on inside of you. So you turn to the inside. If you don't like what's happening on the outside, you turn inward, and that's when you start asking yourself the questions. You know, what is going on with me? What belief do I hold that is creating this on the outside? That's only part of it. So don't take that verbatim. There's a lot more layers of dimensional realities happening. So, but that's just one, okay? So following this row, we have bring it into form. So again, with that manifestation that I just talked about in this last card of the second row, how do you want to write the book of your life? How are you going to take this new awareness and move forward with that? And this is the bring it into form. This is a beautiful card about manifestation. Again, with the moon, the new moon we have on Sunday. New moon is about manifestation. This deck is from the manifestation deck. So this is all about manifestation. And it's about getting grounded in your body and connecting with the magic that you are divine and that you are connected to this grid. And there is nothing that is not separate from you. And your resonance, your vibration goes out into the world, and it affects everyone around you, every being around you, not just people, but the planet and nature and all of it, the cosmos. Okay, so again, this card is again a reflection of what's going on in this week. We have the death. So this is the death of an aspect of you, the death of a layer of the ego, another layer. So we are stepping deeper into the truth. We are embodying more of our divineness, of our luminosity, of pureness of heart and light and love onto the earth. So we are dropping more of the ego and the separateness. And the king is dead in this particular card, as you can see. So the forces outside of you that sorry, I just caught myself. Not the forces outside of you. They appear to be on the outside of you, but they are actually within you through your belief structures. And the word structures is key here, because we are letting go of the structures, the limiting structures, the limiting beliefs. So the part of us, the king within us, that says things have to be done a specific way, ego is dying. So there's another layer here that is dying, and we have the obstacles, we have the pillars here and the light coming up. So this is showing a new dawn. Again, I feel like it is success through the struggle. The struggle is what brings us into these deeper layers of ourselves. Not always, depending where you are in your journey. There's always going to be a little bit, because we are in the three-dimensional, our bodies and aspects of us are here having this three-dimensional journey. There are going to be ebbs and flows to it all, things that feel lighter and denser. And this is part of it. It's just your awareness around it as to how much you get pulled into the highs and the lows. Okay, so it's stepping beyond that, above that, and looking down from a broader perspective that is going to ease the transition through all of this. But however, I'm digressing a little bit here. So just back to the death, a change. Part of you is dying, is letting go, is opening. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't even really look ahead at the cards here. I'm just kind of picking each one up and reading them individually. But judgment. So here we go. This is talking about enlightenment. This is what this whole reading has been about. So it is waking up to a higher self, a higher calling, higher purpose. and embodying it. So you're bringing this down in the earth. So it's like as you're awaking, we always talk about a rising up, but actually we're bringing down into our bodies to integrate this more into our lives, into the planet, and affect all of all our relations. While we are here, and all being seen and unseen, it affects everything, everyone, because we are all one. But this is just the waking up. So that's what this whole thing is about, this whole energy this week. And then we have the Page of Wands. So this is the last card of the reading. And this is again just saying there's a new beginning, a new passion. So with this awakening, this enlightenment, and finding a purpose. And that's how I think I just picked that up in this Judgment card, is your awakening to a purpose. That's what this is all about. So your purpose is your passion, whatever you become passionate about. So there's something new coming in, and that you are awakening to in this process. I see you, but I mean me, I mean us as a whole, because this is collective. So we are becoming more focused. So as this layer of the ego dies, falls away, and we again on another level embody more of the divine luminosity, the divine consciousness of love, who we are, whatever word you want to put to it, to try to point to what it is that we are. I'm getting a whole bunch of words here. I'm trying to like narrow it down. We are ascending. We are embodying. We are awakening further, further, further. We are transcending old beliefs, transcending the ego. The ego is another layer, is dying, falling away, peeling of the onion. So more of the light of who we are can shine through. We are embodying more of it. The veil is thinning more and more and more, and the veil being the ego. There is nothing really separating us. There is nothing separating us from the wholeness, the energy, the love, the vibration, other than the ego. And so that is what's falling away here, just another layer. And as this is doing, there's a new passion presenting itself, that purpose, something to get you excited and get you up in the morning. Holy smokes, that was a very explosive reading, a very deep reading, very positive. So there is definitely changes this week. Okay, I'm saying that and I'm hearing, no, it's longer. It's not just for the week. This has been going on for a while. We've been building to this big shift. It's like it's another wave coming in. So there must be some energies coming down to the earth with this moon that's coming. This is just what I'm perceiving now from Spirit, is that this is a wave. This is the opportunity. Oh, yes, that makes sense. So this is part of the opportunity. I've been talking in the last couple of weeks about opportunities coming to release old paradigms and to step further into your path and your spiritual growth, or to step into it and start it if you've been pushing it away, pushing those nudges, off to the side, not wanting to believe them, or having fear around it. But this is one of those opportunities where we as a collective can step into. The energies are coming into the planet, onto the planet. They're starting this week. And so you can jump onto it, because it is going to be very conducive to this whole shift in consciousness. And you don't want to miss it. If you have just little inklings that you need to be doing this, then you need to trust that. And that's what I feel this is saying. You need to trust it. You need to let go of the fear, push through the fear, even if you can't let go. Oh, excuse me. If you can't let go of it, just do it anyways. I don't know how else to say it, but just trust that you are a divine being. We're all divine. We're all connected. We're all here for the same overall purpose. And then we have our each individual divine purpose that we came into the planet here to achieve. And part of it is to help each other remember who we are and create the environment within that we seek outside of us. That's how we achieve what it is we all dream about on the highest levels. So I am sending you so much love, and you are so courageous. I just have to tell you that we are all courageous. And love yourself. Give yourself some hugs. Give yourself some love. And remember that you're never alone. You're never alone. You are part of it all. So please take care. And I hope to see you again next week. Bye for now.